the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for Boston, up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brown out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Brown, and he hits the jump shot.
Brown showing off that delicate touch, becoming much more reliable with his jumper the longer he plays in the NBA.
Now Tucker, the pass to Harris. Harden right side. Just 5 to shoot. Embiid against Williams. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. On offense, here are the Celtics. And here is Tatum. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in front, up 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Here's Philadelphia taking a look at the 76ers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. Now, here's Tucker. Now the feed to Embiid. Good work defensively by Horford.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Tatum finds Smart, and he gets it to go. Smart's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Celtics.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Ogden against Harden. Outside, Maxey drains the three-pointer.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
Harris against Tatum. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Passes it to Embiid. Over Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Robert Williams.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. And Embiid drops them both.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Please give a big round of applause.
Thanks very much, Marcus. Looking at your role with the reserves, how do you make the biggest impact on the game?
Got to be a pest coming off the bench. You know, we don't have time to get ready to get warm. We got to be ready to come in and change the game and keep the intensity going early.
You sure did that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've been outplayed this series, currently desperate to keep their season alive, down 3-1. Tonight they're playing definitely with that sense of urgency that they need to, staying right in this game, hoping to force a Game 6. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting just over 30%. In a backhanded way, kind of gives you confidence because you know if you bring your percentage up just a little bit, it'll be enough to get you in front.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Embiid trying to break loose. Harden, that's good.
James Harden is one of the most difficult guys to cover in the entire NBA. This guy's ability to score with contact and bodies around is something else.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one. Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the 2-1.
Harden, surveying the D, to the wing on the left. Harris outside. Harden outside. On deep. The rebound by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. From downtown. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. McDaniels is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. And it's Melton in at the 1. And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 1-point game. And Harris slams it in.
And you can't get
out a moment. Let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Allman. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan. We executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Maxey after Jaylen Brown's miss. Time called here. The Celtics decide we present our New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, He's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Well, we know Jason Tatum is fearless. The pressure moments have never rattled this young man. Here's another one.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
Well, Tatum does look ready, prepared to do what he does best in the clutch, get buckets.
Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
For the
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden the pass to Embiid. Over Williams. Count it!
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
And so the Philadelphia 76ers have won the series and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And, Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
A chance